Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. And while we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for Clint Capella.
Unfortunately, we've seen his ability as a rebounder take a back seat these past few seasons. And I'd like to see him refocus on that element of his game. You can never have enough rebounds, in my opinion.
Now the opening lineup for Atlanta. Ricochet and Johnson, they're the forwards. Trae Young out there with Dyson Daniels. And it's Capella in at the 5 down low. And for the Knicks, Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 slot. Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
Here's Ricochet. Young. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
And Trae doing a good job exploring, trying to find those soft spots in the defense.
Here's Brunson. Rebounded by Johnson. Bridges against Young. On the take. The Knicks pull it in. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
Well, it was probably a good feeling in that last game that the mid-range worked, the long-range worked, the inside game worked. But the best feeling was the crowd leaving that building not in a good mood.
And Hart with a basket on the assist from Bridges.
Gritty play by a gritty player, Josh Hart. Hard to deny it.
Well, Brent, when it comes to the Hawks, they've struggled to find consistency on the defensive end.
No, B.A., that's not true. They've been consistently bad on the defensive end. I mean, they've been bottom 10 in defense 6 of the last 7 years. The only exception was the year that they made it to the conference finals. So that's just not going to cut it. You got to play both ends.
For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Young. Back to Johnson. Fires at the elbow. Towns with a rebound.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
Here's Ricochet. Three-pointer. The rebound by Bridges. Outside Hart. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Pass to Ricochet. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Bam! Jalen Johnson taking flight.
The Knicks have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. And here's Brunson from the arc. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
The Hawks have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul. McBride, he's checked in for Anunoby. Hunter's checked in for Atlanta. Right side Young. From down in the low post, it goes.
Man, he's got that touch working tonight, shooting the ball very well to start this one.
And looking at Trae Young, Brent, his team's always finished in the top 10 in offensive rating.
Yeah, for Trae, those teams he's played on have normally been in the top 5, along with playing at a top 10 pace. So when he has the ball in his hands and he's coming at you, very difficult to stop. Young's so talented, you're basically guaranteed to have a good offensive team.
Now here's Hunter. 20 points for him last game against Denver. Clock at 6. And Young gets it to go.
I don't know if any shot's a good shot, but Trae Young willing to take any shot he gets.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Achua's checked in for New York. Payne comes in for Brunson. Here's Payne. Taking a look at his production. Averaging just over 8 points a game. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Yeah, strong flush from Towns. I like whenever he plays with an edge inside.
The Hawks lead by 4. Now Bogdanovich. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. Pass to Rizachet. And that one fall for him. He's 0 for 2. Now here's Achua. Bridges outside. The three ball. Sends it home from three-point land.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Hawks ahead, leading by a point. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, guys, what do you think about the Hawks here in this one?
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
Well, so much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second. Bogdanovich and Rizachet, the wingmen. Onyeka Okongwu is out there with DeAndre Hunter. And it's Bufkin in at the point guard position. A nice shot by McBride.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Thanks, guys. The Knicks went all in this summer, trading with their rivals, the Brooklyn Nets, for Mikal Bridges. In reuniting a core that won collegiate championships together, they hope to replicate that success at this level. And now with perhaps the league's top defensive wing tandem, they'll have a chance.
A big-time move. Shams, appreciate the report. Payne with the bucket.
I'll tell you what, they are on fire this quarter, taking total command of this game.
Here's Bufkin, defended by Payne. Fires for three. It's rebounded by New York. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Here's McBride. No good from outside.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Bufkin. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, Brent, we hear the term empty stats ever so often. What are your thoughts about that phrase?
BA, when you play such a long season, there are going to be nights where the game is not all that competitive. But we also know that throughout the course of long seasons, there are teams that are not going to be competitive. Still, those guys going out there on a nightly basis and putting up their numbers, getting those reps in, it means they're capable.
Karl Anthony Towns has checked in for New York. Anunoby comes in for Payne. For New York, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Here's McBride, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. This group almost automatic from the line. The league's best free throw shooting small forwards. Second, DeAndre Hunter.
And these fellas have their free throw strokes down. Each one could probably shoot a high percentage blindfolded.
Do appreciate and admire when they get to the free throw line. It's all about their routine, and their percentages reflect that. Not shy about coming from the wing and driving into the lane aggressively, inviting the D to foul them.
And you look at the history of the Hawks, Brent, they've won 1 NBA championship. That was back in 1958.
Yeah, BA, tough for people in Atlanta to even recognize that because the team wasn't there in 58. They were in St. Louis, and they were led by the great Bob Pettit, who was one of the first really impressive, agile big man of his era.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Second quarter basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Here's Young. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Denver.
And guys, the other thing that he did in that one, seriously put on a passing clinic.
Now here's McBride. Pass to Towns. The three. Counted from distance. Towns has got 5.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
The ball's knocked loose. Bridges with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
With the game on the line, Ice Trey is dangerous man. Young said, I've been owning the moment my whole life. That's what I do. I work too hard to be afraid of the moment. Brian?
Well, Allie, it definitely shows in his play. It's great stuff there. Thank you. Now here's Young. He's got 9. Lets it fly. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. 11 points in the game.
Well, that's a needle in the haystack shot right there. You're not going to hit that one all that often.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And some changes here for New York. Achua comes in for Sims. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Mikal Bridges. And Atlanta making a change here. And Brunson's got the ball here for the Knicks. They lead by 4. Well, Grant, aside from making the East Finals in 2021, how would you assess Trae Young's teams?
Well, they're always solid offensive teams. But Trae is the type of player that you need to surround with defensive-minded guys. And he hasn't really had that.
Here's Young. The Knicks making their last shot. Off target with the open look.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
The offensive rebound. Goes back up. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite 3-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
Young misses. New York leading by 9. Here's Achua. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Atlanta's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point land here in the second. Snatched up. Outside Young. Pass to Johnson. Lets it go from deep. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's McBride. From outside, off the mark. And so it's New York. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks so much. I'm here with Coach Tom Thibodeau. And Tom, what's it going to take down the stretch to win this ball game?
I think just tough defense, take good shots, not turn the ball over, play smart.
Back to the basics. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
Howdy, folks. The moment you've been waiting for is here. Before we recap the first half, let's see what the standings look like in the East.
Well, I think for the Knicks, they've been hanging around the upper echelon, playing with good energy. Feels like the chemistry is right with this team. They put themselves in the championship discussion.
All right, looking back now at that first half, we just saw some obstacles to overcome for the Atlanta Hawks.
If they think they'll win with this kind of defense, they're tripping. When you give up that many good shots, it fuels your opponent's fire.
You're like gasoline on a flame, I'd say. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Boy, what a great performance by Trae Young.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
They've got Karl Anthony Towns. Mikal Bridges is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's OG Anunoby, and it's Hart in at the 4-man position. That's Tom Thibodeau's 5 as we get going in the second half. And Brent, this Knicks team, they've taken on the identity of their head coach.
Well, B.A., isn't it interesting? Tom Thibodeau, lots of scuttlebutt about him as the coach. And then they brought in players that kind of fit the coach. They play hard, they play defense first, they play a ton of minutes, but this team is gritty, and they don't give up.
Now here's Anunoby. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game. Bridges outside. Basket counts. Bridges has got 8.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
To the middle. Here's Capella. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns. One place Clint Capella really knows how to throw his weight around is on the glass, Brent.
Yeah, it's been a little while, B.A., since Clint Capella has led the league in rebounding. And, of course, that was a little bit different offensive system. But he has the size and the instincts still to go up and get the ball off the rim or from lob passes to be effective inside.
Now here's Hart, a reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game. Here's Towns. Anunoby passes to Towns. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Capella, and he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron.
Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one. Right now, 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. All right, let's take a glance at some of the defensive numbers. Here are the top teams in the league that come away with steals. The Hawks in second.
This team will punish you for sloppy ball control, no question. They've got a lot of fast-handed guys just waiting to take advantage.
And Atlanta with possession here. Capella finds Young. Down low. Here's Daniels. There's the screen by Johnson. His first shot attempt. Daniels, that one's true. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. It's a 10-point game. Towns, right side. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Towns has gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, I'm not sure what the coach said at halftime, but whatever it did, it's lit a fire. They're now 4 of 4 from the field to start their offense here in the second half.
Here's Daniels. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. Young with the bucket.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
And it's the Knicks with the ball, following the score by Atlanta. Pass to Anunoby. Back to Brunson. 5 to shoot. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Over the last few years, Atlanta struggled defensively, Graham.
Yeah, the Hawks haven't been better than 20th in defensive rating since 2017. They've had some great offensive teams during that time, but their defense has held them back.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 7. Brunson with the finish inside.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Here's Young. Good. 8 buckets in 12 attempts.
They're having a good half offensively, shooting over 50% from the field now, trying to close the gap.
Out to the right wing. Here's Towns. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
Guys, he can't miss. I swear, he was trying to miss that. He did not miss. That means he can't miss.
He's got a clear path. Here's Brunson. And Brunson running the floor.
And Jalen Brunson doing it now at both ends.
Hawks trail by 11. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Gets the 3 to fall.
Well, they're still losing, but it's not because of him. He's been
on the assist by Brunson. Towns has got 16 points.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Inside, it's Trae Young.
Man, we see this from Trae often, his ability to take over games with his scoring.
Brunson taking his time here. Got it up. And at the buzzer, count it.
Just textbook. Kept his cool and waited for his shot.
That's exactly how you want to close out the quarter, too, with some confidence.
And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Knicks out in front. They lead by 11. And right after this, we'll bring you the... All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And the Hawks, looking at who they've got, filling out the wings is Bogdanovich and Hunter. Larry Nance is out there with a Kongwu, and it's Bufkin in at the point guard position.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
The shot by Payne, no good. Hawks trail by 11. Ball stolen. McBride with it, and it's Hunter picking him up. Payne with the bucket. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Knicks.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
Man, scoring off of turnovers is so helpful. I mean, you get easy opportunities at the rim. It devastates the opponent. They've done a great job tonight of converting on those chances.
Timms, the pass to Towns. The three-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Here's McBride. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Knicks lead by 15.
And Payne just playing eyes-up basketball, seeing that opportunity.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. And some changes here for New York. Hart's checked in for Sims. Bridges comes in for McBride. And Brunson is subbed in for Payne. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. He questioned his team's effort, asking them, should I put in the bench right now? Wake up, guys. We can still win this game, but I need you all to play like you believe you can. Not exactly a fun huddle to listen on, guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Young finds Capella. Outside Young. Outside Johnson. Back to Young. Young on the drive. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Knicks leading by 13. Left side Hart. For 3, Bridges. Connects from downtown.
And that's a shot Bridges needs to just keep sinking. You can see his confidence growing.
Pass to Daniels. Now Capella. Covered by Towns. Capella inside. Towns on him. The kick out to Johnson. Here's Risache. Brunson defending. And it's Atlanta scoring again. There's 1:17 left in the fourth. Brunson takes it himself. That one goes. Count it.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Knicks.
It's impressive how the reserve players stepped up and delivered in this one.
They didn't just help out. They made a big impact and really secured the win for their team.
And this will get marked down as their 16th win of the year. And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Karl Anthony Towns.
And I love how active he was on the glass. Not afraid to get physical and do whatever he could do to grab boards.
Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. And the Knicks lead by 18.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
And so it's New York with it. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Six on the shot clock. The three is up. Knocks down the long J.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And so New York takes this one by a big margin, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
All right, I'm with Karl Anthony Towns. Karl, congratulations on the victory. What was key in getting the win here tonight?
I mean, we played like we wanted it more. You know, we came out here and we just did a lot of great defensive stops. It wasn't offensive. It was more defensive. We did a great job. We got the 50-50 balls, put us in a nice position.
We can see and feel that desperation. Congrats on the win.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Brent